Welcome to Curious Case Files, the channel where facts fade into mystery and the unexplained comes to light. Tonight, we dive deep into not one, but two of the planet's most mysterious and enigmatic locations. The Bermuda Triangle, a name that echoes with tales of vanishing planes, ghost ships, and warped time. Stretching between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this oceanic expanse has swallowed over 1,000 lives without a trace. Halfway across the globe lies Lake Baikal, Earth's oldest and deepest lake. Pristine, ancient, and hiding secrets just as chilling. From UFO sightings to unexplained underwater encounters with swimmers in silver suits, Baikal may be Russia's own triangle of terror. In this episode, we explore the strange parallels between these two hotspots of the unknown. Are they mere coincidence, or could there be a deeper, darker pattern at play? Buckle up, because this rabbit hole leads straight into the abyss. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and prepare yourself for the bizarre, the terrifying, and the unexplained. This is Curious Case Files, and tonight we're diving into the mysteries of Lake Baikal and the Bermuda Triangle. Today we venture into the heart of Siberia to explore one of the most enigmatic locations on Earth, Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal is more than just the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake. It's a place of legends, secrets, and unsettling accounts that blur the line between fact and fiction. From UFO sightings to military cover-ups and even ancient underwater humanoids, Baikal is teeming with mysteries waiting to be unravelled. Lake Baikal, nestled in southeastern Siberia, is over 25 million years old and reaches depths of 5,387 feet. It holds 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater, and its biodiversity is unparalleled, boasting over 2,000 unique species. But it's not just the age or size of the lake that fascinates researchers. It lies in a rift zone, where the Earth's crust is slowly pulling apart, creating unique geological phenomena and possibly opening doors to the unexplained. One of the most astonishing and controversial reports to emerge from Lake Baikal comes from a 1982 Soviet military diving operation. According to declassified reports and leaked military testimonies, a team of 7 military divers were conducting routine training exercises at a depth of about 50 metres. What they encountered was anything but routine.
The beings made no hostile movements, but their sheer presence caused panic. When we attempted to capture one using a net, an unknown force repelled the team, causing a rapid decompression injury in 3 divers, who later died.
Officially, the Soviet government blamed the incident on equipment failure and poor training, but many believe this was a cover-up of an extraterrestrial encounter beneath the lake. Locals speak of a region they call the Baikal Triangle, an area in the southern part of the lake notorious for strange disappearances, UFO sightings, and navigational anomalies. Several aircraft and boats have disappeared in this region. In 2011, a small private plane vanished over the lake with no distress signal. No wreckage was ever found. Every few winters, perfectly circular ice rings up to 4.4 kilometers in diameter appear on the surface of Lake Baikal. NASA satellites have captured these bizarre formations, which remain unexplained. Experts have suggested that these could be the result of thermal convection from the lake's depths or methane emissions, but they're unusually symmetrical. Some UFO researchers believe these are evidence of an underwater alien base, theorizing that heat signatures and high-energy propulsion systems from unidentified craft are what caused the rings. Local Buryat legends speak of a creature called the Lusud Khan, or water dragon. Said to be a giant serpentine beast living in the lake, it predates even Russian folklore. Lake Baikal has also been the centre of multiple unsolved disappearances, both in the water and in nearby wilderness. One of the most famous cases is the 2013 disappearance of Andrei Dubov, a well-known geologist who went on an expedition to study rare sediment layers. He never returned. His last known radio transmission mentioned, quote, "strange lights below the ice." In recent years, International scientists have shown renewed interest in Lake Baikal, but there's growing suspicion about the secrecy of Russian research projects around the lake. In 2008, the MIR submersibles conducted deep dives to the lake bed. Officially, it was a scientific mission. Unofficially, sources claim they recovered metallic fragments not of earthly origin. As we leave behind the icy depths of Lake Baikal, where legends of ancient civilizations, strange lights beneath the water, and unexplained disappearances continue to puzzle both scientists and locals, a question lingers. A landlocked lake in the heart of Siberia displays such oceanic-scale mysteries. The truth is, Lake Baikal isn't the only place where the natural world seems to glitch. Now, let's shift our gaze nearly 10,000 kilometers west, across continents and oceans, to another infamous location on our planet, one that has captivated and terrified explorers, pilots, and historians for generations: the Bermuda Triangle. Just like Baikal, this stretch of the North Atlantic, bordered by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the site of vanishing ships, lost aircraft, and bizarre electronic malfunctions. But could there be a connection? Some researchers have proposed that both Lake Baikal and the Bermuda Triangle lie along geomagnetic anomalies, invisible forces that disrupt navigation and possibly even time itself. Others suggest both locations may sit atop ancient energy grids or underwater geological faults that release powerful and poorly understood energies. And then there are those who believe something even stranger is at play. So buckle up. As we leave the icy stillness of Baikal behind, we're about to plunge into the stormy waters of the Bermuda Triangle, where mystery deepens and reality begins to unravel. Somewhere in the heart of the Atlantic Ocean, where turquoise waters meet endless sky, lies a place whispered about in hushed tones. A stretch of sea that's devoured ships, swallowed planes, and defied explanation for decades. They call it the Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, a 500,000 square mile mystery zone stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where the laws of nature seem to bend or perhaps break entirely. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle isn't just modern folklore, it stretches back centuries. Some even claim that Christopher Columbus encountered strange phenomena while sailing these waters in 1492. In his journal, he wrote of a great flame crashing into the sea and his compass behaving erratically. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the triangle earned its deadly reputation. With the rise of air travel and marine navigation, strange disappearances began stacking up. On December 5th, 1945, 5 US Navy bombers known as Flight 19 took off from Fort Lauderdale for a routine training mission. The weather was clear, the pilots experienced, but something went terribly wrong. Radio transmissions from the flight quickly turned from calm to frantic. Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the flight leader, reported disorientation. He claimed their compasses had failed. The planes, he insisted, were flying in the wrong direction, but no one could determine where they were. Then silence. The entire squadron vanished without a trace. Even the rescue plane sent to find them, a PBM Mariner, disappeared, along with 13 crew members. No wreckage, no bodies, no answers, just another mystery sealed beneath the waves. Rewind to March 1918. The USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship, was on its way from Barbados to Baltimore with over 300 people aboard. It never arrived. It didn't even send a distress call. The Navy launched a massive search, but nothing, not a single life raft, a scrap of metal or oil slick that was ever found. President Woodrow Wilson once said, "Only God and the sea know what happened to the great ship." In 1967, a cabin cruiser named Witchcraft left Miami with 2 men aboard to admire the Christmas lights. Less than a mile offshore, the Coast Guard received a call. The boat had hit something, but there was no panic, just a request for a tow. When the Coast Guard arrived, in under 20 minutes, the yacht had vanished. No wreckage, no debris, nothing. How could a 23-foot vessel disappear in calm waters so close to shore? For decades, experts and enthusiasts have debated the causes behind these vanishings. Is there a logical explanation, or is the Bermuda Triangle truly a place where the paranormal reigns? Some scientists point to magnetic anomalies, areas where Earth's magnetic field behaves unpredictably. Could this cause navigational instruments to go haywire, leading aircraft and ships fatally off course? Others blame rogue waves, enormous spontaneous ocean waves up to 100 feet high. Modern satellite data confirms their existence. These aquatic giants could easily capsize large vessels and leave no trace. But of course, not all explanations are grounded in science. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle hides a portal, a gateway to another dimension. Pilots have reported strange cloud formations, time distortions, and even missing hours. In 1970, pilot Bruce Jernan claimed he flew through a tunnel-like cloud while over the triangle and emerged 100 miles away in just 3 minutes. His experience, he says, defies the laws of physics. Others go further, suggesting UFOs, underwater alien bases, or even ancient technology left behind by the lost city of Atlantis. Outlandish? Perhaps. But with so many questions unanswered, can we rule it out? There's another layer to this enigma. Some believe the Bermuda Triangle is home to unknown sea creatures, cryptids that dwell deep below. Eyewitnesses have reported seeing monstrous shapes beneath the waves. Some speculate on giant squids, megalodons, or even creatures not catalogued by science. And then there's the mysterious deep sea sound known as the bloop, recorded by NOAA in 1997. Though it occurred far from the triangle, it fuels speculation about undiscovered leviathans in our oceans. Some researchers claim that the US government knows more than it lets on. The Navy has allegedly conducted studies in the region, but few have been made public. Despite the mystery, thousands of vessels cross the triangle daily without incident. In fact, the US Coast Guard denies there's anything unusual at all. But the stories, they keep coming. The triangle continues to inspire books, films, and countless theories. For many, it's not just a place, it's a symbol, a reminder that even in our modern world, some corners of the earth remain unexplained. Is the Bermuda Triangle a cursed patch of sea, a magnet for natural disasters, or something far more otherworldly? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoy exploring the strange, the unexplained, and the things that go bump in the deep, hit that subscribe button. We dive into the unknown every week. This is Curious Case Files, where mystery lives and questions outnumber answers.